Listen, it's me, your boy K Samson. I have something special to give out. Listen, your shining growth irritates people. The people who refuse to change, who refuse to grant with you, who refuse to support you, who refuse to believe that you can do it. Listen, the moment you start to do successful, on your way to that business whom which you are thinking of starting, at that beginning, that little beginning, there must be people who will not believe in you, whether you like it or not. There must be people around you who don't believe that something good will come out from it. Or maybe you started with them, they have their own, they quit. Why? Because they are not ready to give patience. They are not ready to have patience. They are not ready to give room to patience. So they quit on the journey. So what will happen? They will start to do what? To be intimidated and being irritated. Why? Because you are doing more than what they have been expecting. The issue is that majority of people around you, either your family members, your brothers, your sisters, your auntie, your best friend, because stranger can never be rotated with your growth. Yes, now I go the fear before I go to tell you the fat truth. Strangers can never be intimidated by your growth and your greatness. It is people who know you particularly, who know you to the end, who know you to the tip, that will be rotated. Why? Because majority of people whom you started, look at it, people whom you started school with, all those people who think you are nobody in class, all those people who look at you those years when you are in school, primary school, secondary school, university, etc. Majority of people who know that you are not intelligent like that, you are not brilliant, who always talk bad of you, the moment you start to do more successful and they hear it, it will rotate them. Why? Because you are so mate in class with them. They believe, they know that you are not intelligent. But now that's more intelligent that you capture in school, you save it in your score, that enable you to have the courage to do that small thing, to start up that small business that is now giving you food to eat in the morning, food to eat in the night, food to eat in the evening. That even if you are not up to that big standard that you are hoping to be now, but you are somewhere. You get me? So it will rotate a lot of people, because majority of people are not going to support you on that journey. Maybe some ladies who left you just because you don't have something to offer to them, they leave you. The moment they realize that you are doing good, they will be rotated and be intimidated. You get what I'm saying? So the issue is this. Who tell you that it will not rotate them? Someone who don't believe you. Someone you started business with, or you started anything academic with, they know that you're, according to my father, they know that you are head of coconut. That time my father used to call me head of coconut. Anytime my father is about to share meat, because my father eats separately, so I'm the last one, so with my sister. So anytime my father just come back, he's about to eat, we will eat. Even though we don't eat, we are children then, we will still join him and eat. So anytime he's about to share meat, he will just call me head of fish. You see, you are not ready to become great. You better go and read. Look at you now. You carry first time now. You carry first in your class, and now you are happy. You are happy that you carry first. Why can't they give you scholarship? Anytime you just say it, I will just be annoyed with myself. Then I will run inside house, carry book, be cramming. So anytime my father want to offend me, he will say that word that I'm a head of coconut. Or anytime I come out in class, either I come back with 5, position 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8, lowest 10. So my father will just be using that thing to insult me so that I will grant. So when I grew up, that is when I know that he want me to become something great. That is the reason why he used to offend me, tell me all those words, so that I will do what? I will catch up. So what am I saying? Majority of people who don't believe in you, they are not ready to give you offense that will make you grow. Rather, they are ready to quench your growth. They are ready to download your ability to grow. Once you become successful, you are shining, you are growing, It will irritate them. Why? Because that is never their expectation. You get me? Either you are doing anything at all, you are a pastor. Pastors of today, majority of them are annoyed with their what, with their co-friends, with their co-what pastors. Why? Because someone who they have never expected that can be a healer, God just overnight make him to become a healer. Someone who they have never be expecting that can become a CEO, a church of his own, become a CEO overnight. So those things intimidate majority of people. That is just the fact. It can be your parents, it can be your mother, your father, because there are some parents who don't believe in their children. I say so. I'm not here to fucking tell you what I have not seen. There are some parents who don't fucking believe in their children, who believe that only this one particularly can open door. You get what I'm saying? So the moment you break out that barrier, the moment you break out that stagnancy, the moment you break out that delay, you start to irritate them. You start to make them to be annoyed. Anytime they'll see you, they'll be annoyed. But they like what you are doing. But they're annoyed is that you are not in that position they have been expecting you. But they love that you are growing. But they don't, in other ways, they don't like that you are not in that position. You are not becoming what they have been expecting. You are now overtaking them. Overtaking is allowed. Ooh, why is allowed? Overtaking is allowed. Ooh, why is allowed? Overtaking is allowed. Overtaking is allowed. Whether they like it or not. They don't support you. The majority of them will abandon you. The majority of them will be coming for you to give them information how you make it. Don't tell them. Let them be your customer. Let them be coming and be watching. Don't fucking tell them. Don't be a pity to them. Let them come to your shop and be buying goods. When they are coming, do you know what you will do that will surprise them? If you are selling it 20,000 before, increase it to 30,000, they must buy. Because they want to hear information from you. You can use it to blow. Don't give them information about how you make it, as long as they are not ready to be with you and struggle with you. Because youth of these days, majority of people in these days, majority of our friends, our family members, they don't want to have patience. Not that they are not going to be successful, but they want it urgently. Urgently. They think they will do 6 months to come, they become a billionaire overnight. You get me? It irritates them as at the moment you become successful. You go to, you say it's easy for Job. It's not easy. All those struggles Job passed through in the Bible. Do you think it's easy for him? When her wife decide to curse Job, do you think it's easy for Job to say no? My God will do it. Do you think it's easy to say that word? When Job becomes successful, do you think it's also easy for wife of Job to come back? Even though those people who gather to mock Job, do you think it's easy for them to come and celebrate with Job? It's not easy. Job suffered a lot, and it's not easy for him. So the same way those who live in distress, when you need them most, they will regret of letting you, because now you are the author. You are the one they need to make it. Why? Because you have break the barrier. You know what it take to be in that position. They don't know it. So before you allow them to know it, let them pay you the price you pay. Yes, now this is not wickedness. Abi? Yes. You leave me and you're thinking, now I have started it and it's shining, you're being irritated. Anytime you see me, you do, I don't care. I keep on moving. Yes, now. I'll do the fear before I knock you from that place. That's how we do it. It's me, your boy, Case Samson. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. It will irritate them as long as you are doing more better than them. This is just the fact truth. So remember, less and be faithful to yourself. You understand? Keep doing yourself. Don't change whom you are in order to impress them, because they don't fucking care about what you are going to pass through or what you are passing through.